If you could create a perfect blend of luxury cruise and adventure, it would be Silversea Expeditions, a great way to discover the authentic beauty of the world in superb comfort. Although Silversea ships visit over 900 destinations all over the world, I want to tell you about one destination that I think is the most extraordinary place of all, and that is Antarctica, the White Continent. For many travelers, visiting Antarctica is the ultimate experience. I know it was for me. It is the most remote destination and a land of extremes, the coldest, the highest, the driest, the windiest continent on Earth. Antarctica is rich with wildlife and the home of seals and whales and birds, and believe it or not, over 5 million penguins. The southernmost continent will just dazzle you with massive icebergs in every shade of blue and white, eerie landscapes and stunning vistas. Antarctica is a paradise, as you can imagine, for photographers, because every single day is an adventure. Zodiac expeditions will take you closer to giant icebergs and wildlife. Hikes and walks ashore are always filled with discovery, and a kayak with a certified guide is a guaranteed thrill, I promise you, and absolutely on every traveler's dream list. On longer voyages, you will have the opportunity to include a visit to South Georgia, a unique destination of high mountains, glaciers, grasslands that attract a phenomenal concentration of wildlife. My guidebook says that visiting Antarctica is the closest thing to visiting another planet without leaving this one, and I agree. I have had the good fortune to travel all over the world and simply said there is nothing like Antarctica. Silversea has been exploring the White Continent since 2010, and this year the cruise line has taken its expedition voyages to the next level. For starters, Silversea will offer travelers more options than ever, with 3 vessels, the Silver Explorer, the Cloud, and the Wind, sailing to the southern continent. There are many reasons to choose Silversea for your Antarctica adventure, including small, luxurious ships that carry only from either 144 to 270 guests. The vessels are intimate, but also offer you many features that you would expect on larger ships, including multiple restaurants and bars, a fitness center and spa, and most importantly, plenty of open deck space to spot wildlife throughout your voyage. Silversea ships are big enough to offer everything you need and small enough to remain personal. Silversea offers the most spacious suites of any expedition company, ranging from either 240 to over 1,300 square feet of space. Better still, all the suites are ocean view, and 80% have verandas, which is just a wonderful feature. I also want to point out the warm and caring service the line is known for. Staff-to-guest ratio in Silversea is very high, almost 1-to-1, and every single stateroom is served by a butler, so you really have the best of everything. I also want to talk about value, because Silversea is the best overall value because it is the most all-inclusive expedition cruise company. Including in your cruise fare is air transportation to and from the ship, an overnight hotel stay before you sail, a post-cruise day room at a hotel, as well as transfers to and from the vessel. In addition, every single sailing includes your beverages, Wi-Fi, gratuities, shore excursions, and much more. Silversea thinks of every detail, so guests receive a complimentary parka and a backpack on Antarctica voyages, so you don't have to pack it. Better yet, you can rent and ship your rubber boots ahead of time so that you don't have to put them in your suitcase. That's a nice touch. A great expedition team waits on board. Silversea has one of the highest expedition staff-to-guest ratios in the industry, and every voyage has anywhere from 11 to 28 highly qualified specialists on board to guide you every step of the way. In addition, Silversea's partnership with the United Kingdom's Royal Geographic Society, you'll meet lecturers and naturalists who will enrich your journey, sharing knowledge gathered over 200 years of discoveries. Silversea has more Zodiacs than any other cruise line. Why? Because you want to be able to explore further in small groups with only 10 to 12 other guests. Antarctica is just a fantastic option for families, and Silversea welcomes children ages 5 and up. And for solo travelers, you have the opportunity to sail at reduced rates with Silversea, as low as 110% of the single rate on some voyages, which I think is terrific. So here's what's new for the 2020-2021 season. Number one, more options. Silversea offers anywhere from 10 to 22-day voyages sailing from either the tip of South America or Dunedin in New Zealand, giving you the opportunity to explore further not only the Antarctic Peninsula, but also the remote Ross Sea, home of the emperor penguins. You also want to live the extraordinary by experiencing a rare and total eclipse of the sun in Antarctica. This phenomenon will not occur again for 400 years. Amazing, no? Silversea offers 3 sailings departing in November of 2021, which will position the ship perfectly to catch the eclipse and experience total darkness in Antarctica, which will happen on December 4th of 2021. We've got to go on that trip. What if you are well-traveled and you've been everywhere? Great news! I have a once-in-a-lifetime itinerary for you. If you want the absolute ultimate and have the time, Silversea is offering the first ever expedition world cruise, which, yes, will include Antarctica. This itinerary, never presented before, will visit 107 destinations on 6 continents, starting in Ushuaia, Argentina, and ending up in Norway. Amazing, no? And for time-conscious travelers, the news I am most excited about is Silversea's new Antarctica air bridge. You're probably wondering, what is that? Simply put, this is the fast track to the last continent. Travelers will now have the option of flying business class from Punta Arenas, Chile, in the tip of South America, straight to Antarctica, saving you 4 days at sea crossing the Drake Passage southbound and northbound. You will land at a Chilean airbase in Antarctica and transfer directly to the Silver Explorer for your voyage, which will include 5 full days in the frozen continent, sailing to the South Shetland Islands and the peninsula as well. I think when you travel with Silversea, Antarctica is closer than you think. In addition to all the value offered by Silversea Expeditions, travelers who book their voyage through a signature advisor receive an additional $500 shipboard credit per couple on selected sailings to spend as you wish. I think a journey to the last frontier is absolutely thrilling and life-changing. I want you to discover the wonders of Antarctica without sacrificing comfort when you travel with Silversea Expeditions. Contact your travel advisor today to start planning your next adventure, and thank you for watching this program.